Cinematic documentary-style video depicting the harsh and adventurous life of a band of early hominins, ape-like humans in prehistoric times. The tone should be gritty, realistic, and immersive, with a focus on survival, teamwork, and the raw power of nature. Use realistic visuals, natural soundscapes, and an epic, tension-building musical score. Photorealistic CGI, similar to BBC's Walking with Beasts or Planet of the Apes 2011. Color palette should shift from desaturated and harsh in the desert to lush and vibrant in the grasslands and forests. A wide shot of a vast, arid desert under a blazing sun. A small band of 6 to 7 robust ape-like hominins wearing minimal animal hides carrying rudimentary spears and sharp stones treks across the dunes. They are silhouetted against the horizon. The scene transitions to a sweeping grassland with tall golden grass swaying in the wind. The group moves with purpose, scanning the environment. Close-ups on their determined, weathered faces and feet, kicking up dust. They spot distant antelope herds. Epic wide shots, slow-motion shots of footsteps, handheld-style close-ups to create immersion. Harsh, high-contrast sunlight in the desert, softer, golden hour light in the grasslands. A slow, haunting, and epic orchestral theme with a deep vocal chant, the sound of howling wind and crunching footsteps. The group discovers a rocky outcrop with a crevice. One curious, younger individual spots a nest of large, leathery snake eggs inside. As they cautiously reach in to steal an egg, the shadows within the crevices suddenly move. A massive, muscular python, over 5 meters long, strikes out with incredible speed. It coils around the arm and torso of the thief, constricting violently. The others leap into action, screaming and shouting. They stab at the python's body with their sharpened sticks and stones. A frantic, chaotic struggle ensues. The python thrashes, its grip tightening. Quick cuts, shaky cam to emphasize chaos, extreme close-ups on the snake's scales, the victim's panicked eyes, and the attacker's desperate strikes. Slow motion shot of the initial strike. Dappled light through the rocks, dark and shadowy in the crevice. Drops to a tense, suspenseful drone, sound of scraping rocks, nervous breathing. Erupts into a frantic, percussive, and chaotic strings and drums, SFX of hissing, screaming, thudding impacts, tearing flesh, and the sound of constriction. The python is defeated. The group is wounded but victorious. The scene cuts to the group now hunting a large prehistoric saber-toothed tiger or similar large cat. They use coordinated tactics to corner it against a cliff face. They throw spears, driving the tiger into a panic. A final, well-aimed spear brings it down. The group lets out triumphant calls. They work together to lift the heavy carcass onto a makeshift stretcher of branches and vines. They carry their prize back to a simple shelter made of large bones and hides stretched over a frame. Under the midday sun, they expertly skin the tiger with sharp stones and begin slicing the meat into strips, laying them on racks to dry in the sun. The hide is staked out to be cured. Dynamic tracking shots during the chase, low-angle shots to make the tiger look formidable, wide shots of the communal effort of carrying the kill, close-ups on the skilled butchery showing the texture of the meat and hide. Intense, primal hunting music with powerful drums and horns, roars of the tiger, shouts of the hunters, transitions to a somber, ritualistic, and purposeful theme. Sounds of cutting, slicing, dragging, and flies buzzing. Night has fallen. Inside the mountain hut shelter, the group gathers around a crackling central fire. The atmosphere is warm and communal. They pass around chunks of tiger meat, roasting them on sticks over the flames. The firelight flickers on their content, tired faces. They make gestures and grunt to each other, a sense of camaraderie and relief after a successful day. A wide shot shows the shelter as a beacon of warmth and safety in the dark, vast landscape. Warm, intimate close-ups, slow, gentle pans across the group. The camera lingers on the details, the sizzling meat, the glowing embers, a hand resting on another's shoulder. Warm, flickering firelight creating deep shadows and highlights. A soft, melodic, and peaceful musical theme with a simple flute or wooden instruments. Crackling fire, quiet grunts and murmurs, the sizzle of fat dripping into the flames. The next day, the group is on the move again in a forested area. They spot a large deer. A swift, coordinated chase through the trees begins. They are faster and more agile now, using the terrain to their advantage. They quickly corner the deer and make the kill. Without the struggle of the previous day's large hunt, they efficiently tie the deer's legs to a pole, and two members carry it effortlessly on their shoulders, heading home. The final shot is a wide, hopeful panorama of their land as they walk back towards their shelter. Survivors and masters of their world. Fluid tracking shots through the forest. A slow motion shot of the final takedown. The final wide shot is stable and majestic. Morning light filtering through the forest canopy. An energetic, upbeat, and rhythmic chase theme. Sounds of rustling leaves, pounding footsteps, the deer's bleats. Swells into a reprise of the main heroic and epic theme from the beginning, conveying success and continuity. The video fades to black as the music concludes.